Hello everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to take a look into Taurus's private eye reading for the month of January. In this message, we are first going to tap into the energies with the traditional deck. Okay, we're going to do a mini you versus them spread. Look into what's challenging the situation for you, Taurus. Then we are going to dive right into the message. Look into your person's true intentions. How are they feeling about the situation at hand? How are they feeling about you at this time? What will the next actions be moving forward? And then I will pull a few cards at the end for your advice, guidance moving forward. Okay. I'll clarify throughout the reading as well as pull a few oracle cards at the end. If that's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So let's see here, Taurus, what we can see for you guys for January 2021. Most important message here for Taurus. It's challenging this scenario for my Taurasian friends. Please and thank you. To me, it looks like putting in work, putting in effort, okay, into a situation here, Taurus. You have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, okay? Working towards stability, more stability, right? For some of you, stability is what the challenge is here, okay? And the reason being here is how your partner is showing up. Okay, we're going to clarify all of this in a minute. Please keep in mind, guys, that the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message for you. Okay, for information on energy cleanse kits that I offer, personal readings, extended versions, the drawings that we do here, it's all linked below in the description box. And Taurus, if you like the vibe or how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help set your intentions for future messages. So Taurus, the reason why I say how your person is showing up, I'm going to address that first. Okay. The devil energy is coming out on your person's side. This card calls to codependency. It can also be overindulgence. A lot of times this card would represent something along the lines of substance abuse or maybe a gambling addiction, overspending, overindulging. Okay. Something that they've probably been doing here for a very long time. Okay. Something that they're very passionate about. You're coming out as very stable, very solid, very grounded. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles with the Emperor. Very stable, very solid. Both of these cards symbolize independence, okay, financial stability. Your person's energy is the Ace of Wands and the Devil. So again, something that they're very passionate, that they have a lot of passion towards, that I feel like they've been doing this for a long time and it's hard for them to let go of. This is also something that they may be denying that they have a problem. So maybe they drink on the weekends and that's what they do to relax from a hard week at work. But that's all fine and dandy unless it starts affecting other areas of your life. And I feel here, Taurus, that that's what's coming out here. You keep putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort, and things look up, things start moving forward, and then things break down. Okay, so let's try to uncover a little bit deeper into the message. Please clarify the King of Pentacles, Emperor. Mm-hmm. For some of you, this is something that you have already worked through. So if this person has a substance abuse issue, let's say, you had something similar that you had to work through. Okay, possibly a substance abuse. Maybe you're person who is no longer using, a person who is no longer living that life. Okay, for some of you, this could be even gambling. Okay, maybe you were a gambler, a person who spent a lot of money on gambling, and now you've learned to kind of control that habit. I do feel like this person tests your limits, for sure. Definitely testing the limits here, Taurus. Definitely the energy of trying to control the situation. Okay, this could be a person who's only releasing so much information or certain types of information. They don't want you to know everything. Okay, you're going to figure this out here, Taurus. Is what I see. For those of you that this is resonating with, some of you may have already uncovered some things and this person couldn't account for, or didn't have any reasonable response to why. Pretty much they've already been caught. I do feel an energy of they don't want to lose you. Okay, they want this to continue. But I also feel here, part of the challenge here, Taurus, is this situation, overindulgence, this behavior pattern that's holding them back, this toxic behavior pattern, however that's resonating. It's going to be different for each individual, because I'm sure everybody that's watching the channel isn't having a substance abuse issue. But it's definitely something that is causing disruptions in their life. Okay, it's causing them to maybe even spend on that habit more than they spend on themselves or on their foundation. They're trying to free themselves from this. They're trying to work on this behavior pattern. But I feel here that a lot of them are probably trying to do this on their own. Okay, and a lot of times, especially if it's substance abuse and if it's something that you've gone through, you probably know that that's not something that is easily curbed by yourself. Okay, it takes a very strong-willed person to be able to curb a habit anyway. Okay, substance abuse, especially when a chemical is involved, it has a different effect on your mind. I feel here they're having a hard time accepting this. Okay, they're having a hard time accepting that this toxic behavior pattern is holding them back. And I also feel here, Taurus, that they may from time to time ignore this problem. Ignore, there's not an issue. I don't know what you're talking about, what you're saying. I don't know what any of that means. But I do feel like they think about this. They do think about this. Okay? So here, Taurus, this situation that you find yourself in, okay, it's going to come to an end. Okay, it's going to come to a completion of a cycle. This is completing. Okay. A lot of people, when this starts coming to the end of the road, there's a lot of times a tower moment. Okay, something that brings them to a very low point in their life that makes them want to change. a lot of times, if a person hasn't gone through that, it's not likely that they will change. For a lot of you, this person is kind of ignoring that they have a problem. They're ignoring that there's even an issue here, and that's going to hinder this moving forward. Okay. Now here's the thing. Okay, and we're going to clarify the Strength, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. This person, they're not going to change unless they want to change. Okay, you're not going to be able to force them to change. The only thing that you can do is focus on yourself. Focus on your own stability, your own happiness. Okay, and don't allow this person to, it's going to resonate different for each individual. Okay, some of you, this is probably a soulmate twin flame connection. That's why you keep dealing with this. But you can't keep buying into their habits. You know, a lot of times a family member, a loved one will try to help an addict, a person who is using substances, with the intentions of helping, and they just continue to rely on that person for a way to get their needs met. And it's not necessarily themselves, it's the substance that they're indulging in. Okay? And I do apologize for those of you that this isn't resonating for everybody, but this is definitely a very specific message. Okay? What you can do, Taurus, and I only speak from example, is you can start with yourself. Okay? Continue to focus on yourself, on your path. That includes your own healing process. Okay? Setting boundaries, having goals, working towards those goals, and meeting those expectations, meeting those goals for yourself. Okay, it's going to set the stage, it's going to set an example. This person is going to have to go through their own process, and we're going to look into their intentions here in a minute. But I can tell here, Taurus, that this isn't going to be a very positive reading. I do apologize. However, I do feel an energy of twin flame soulmate connection, and the Two of Cups just came out. That clarifies that. But I will say there has to be a mutual level of respect, understanding, and if a person isn't treating you with that level of respect, isn't showing up the same way that you are, then you're going to have to put yourself first. You're going to have to walk away, at least for the time being. Okay? And that's why I say focusing on your own healing process, your own path. It's going to set an example on how this person should treat you. Okay? So let's dive a little bit deeper into the energies here, Taurus. We'll take a look at this person's true intentions moving forward in this situation for you. Now, as always, the roles can be reversed. I am simply reading you, them. That's how I place the spread. Okay. Let's see here, Taurus, what this person's true intentions are moving forward. January 2021 into February. What is Taurus's person's intentions moving forward here, Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay. We're going to start there with those two cards. But I have to grab these other... A lot to unpack here, Taurus. A lot to unpack. I will say this. There is a lot of talk and no action. Very little action. Okay? A lot of talk and very little action. Feel like they come forward, they talk about a new beginning, okay? And I feel here what their true intentions are is they're not willing to sacrifice. They're not willing to make a sacrifice to move forward. I feel like this person doesn't feel like they have a problem. They're not the problem. That's definitely the energy that I feel here. And I also feel that they may come forward and portray as if they want a new beginning, but then they hold back. Okay, there's a lot of conflicted energy here. 2 5s, 5 of swords, 5 of cups. A lot of conflicting energy about their true intentions. I do feel like they see you as very stable, very solid, but I feel like this person has a lot of work to do that they're ignoring. They don't want to see the work that they have to put in, that healing process, and so they stay in this conflicted energy. And then after the 5 of cups is that tower that I was talking about. Okay, they will create their own chaos. It's the karmic cycle that they're stuck in. You have to put yourself first. You have to choose your own stability first. You're not going to be able to be there for this person when this person falls if you don't focus on your own energy first, Taurus. For those of you that are resonating with the twin flame connection. For those of you that are not, probably have already clicked off. Okay, let's take a look into how are they feeling. How are they feeling about this situation here, Taurus? How is this person feeling about the situation at hand? I feel like they feel a little bit of imbalance. They don't want this ending to take place. They don't want you to walk away from this connection here. Okay. I also feel like they may very well be emotionally unavailable or not really open with their emotions in regards to this connection, in regards to the situation. I feel like they feel very guarded in this instance. How are they feeling about Taurus at this time? How are they feeling about Taurus? Okay, well, all pentacles, money, 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 money. However, I feel like they feel like you're holding back, Taurus, that you may be lying, you may be manipulating, you may be deceiving about money. I also feel like they feel betrayed. They feel at loss. Something that you have gone through in the past with this person has them skeptical about this connection here. The Magician in the reverse is that manipulative energy, manipulating the situation. I do feel an energy of waiting here. There's definitely an energy of waiting. It's the next actions that they are going to take. I do feel like there is a lot of emotions here, Taurus. This person does have a lot of emotions for you. They have a lot of emotions in this scenario, in this connection. Okay, but I do get an energy of confusion, many options, and uncertainty, not knowing. That's why there's a need here to put yourself first. Okay? Need to put yourself first here, Taurus. Okay? Don't put up with the conflicting energy. Don't put up with the tit for tat, the fighting. You have to put yourself first. Okay, so let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. I am going to do an extended version to the reading, guys. In the extended version, we're going to take a little bit deeper look into these energies. We'll look and see if there's anything hidden. I'll let that come to the forefront. Take a look at what do they truly want in this situation. What will the next steps be moving forward? The outcome, if the advice is followed. Pull out a few different oracle decks. If it's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Links are all below, guys. By focusing on this person, okay, by trying to control this person, you've lost sight of that vision, is what I see here, Taurus. Okay, but you're coming into this realization of why did I do that? Why did I follow this path? Okay, and in turn, you're correcting. Don't allow this person to drag you back down. Okay, I do see that there is a lot of love here, but this person is going to have to go through this chaos that they've created for themselves. Okay, it's that saying, Taurus, you made your bed, you're gonna have to lay in it. That's exactly the energy that I feel coming out here. Okay, there is going to be a new opportunity with this person. I do see that coming through clearly after they go through what it is that they need to go through. And that's why you're being called to focus on your own stability at this time, so you can be prepared when this person comes back around, if this is resonating as a twin flame journey. Okay. Romance angels. For Taurus, please and thank you. Very soon, clearly decide what it is that you want so it comes to you. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Taurus. This is going to come back around, okay? I do feel like this is a twin flame reading. I do feel like this is a twin flame reading. But they won't admit that they're the problem. They won't admit that they have a problem, okay? For those of you that this is resonating as a twin flame, you know this person is going to come back around. You're going to have to decide. You're going to have to determine. Those boundaries are going to be important here. Let's get a Native Spirit Oracle card out for you guys for your soul journey message. If you found that this message has been helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated. It does help with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. If you want to get in on the extended version, links are below. I'm not sure if I said that. Owl medicine. This card calls to intuition, clairvoyance, going within, okay? Ancient knowledge emerging to you. In some indigenous cultures, the men say that they're afraid of the owl because it represents the power of women, and they're in awe and even afraid of the power of a woman. Other native cultures call the owl the night eagle, for it has the majesty of the eagle but works silently in the darkness of night. In Western cultures, the owl sits on the shoulder of Athena and also of Merlin, revealing sacred truths. When this card chooses you, you are in the advent of a time of illumination, a time of transformation. Beautiful, 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 Taurus. So, Taurus, what I gather from that, trusting your intuition is going to be key to how you proceed with how you move forward. I feel here, Taurus, that you're going through a period where you're needing to trust. Okay, you're needing to have trust. You're needing to trust spirit. You're needing to trust the universe and kind of allow things to take place. You're going to have to allow your person to experience some things that aren't going to be easy to watch a loved one experience. But if you don't allow them to go through that, then they're not going to understand a good thing that they had when they were with you. Okay, so trust the process. Everything happens for a reason, but everything is going to be worth it. Okay, you're needing to trust right now. Focus on your path, your own stability. So guys, and I'm going to link this below in the description box as soon as I find one, but I got a new deck for your guys's power thought. This is the 4 agreement cards. So let's see what we can get for you, Taurus. Be impeccable with your word. Create a beautiful dream. Your word can create the most beautiful dream, or your word can destroy everything around you. Impeccability of the word only creates beauty, love, and heaven on earth. Be impeccable with your word. Beautiful, Taurus, beautiful. So, Taurus, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this month. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, the links are all below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.